Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fangirlz Assemble. It's that time. We're
Where
hauling.
we
We're
assemble.
reading. We're reading. We're hauling. What did I say?
We're Whedon? What?
We're hauling and we're wheeling.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We're weeding and we're walling.
Oh boy. Yay, Scott Stapp is here.
God, this cat will not stop getting up here.
Robin's wanting all the attention.
But before we haul and we read, we got to talk about where we get our hauls that we read from. And that's insocktrace.com, our sponsor.
Right. Our great sponsor. You should check them out because, they still have the red tag sale. At this point, I think they're up to 80% off books.
It's just wild.
It's wild. So check that out. As well as their everyday good deals.
Yeah.
On all the books you want. The books we'll talk about.
50% off just normally.
It's amazing.
Get that free shipping. You spend $50 in the United States. Pretty good.
Pretty amazing, truly.
And if you don't want to get all $50, which is crazy, it's $4 flat free shipping. Or $4 flat shipping. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great deal. Great packaging.
Great deal.
Love it.
Amazing packaging. You don't have to be worried. It's great. Check them out.
Usually you don't get my cat as much in these videos, but she's really...
She needs the attention. You know what? She deserves it. Look at her. She's a queen.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
She'll be back. She's going to jump on something. Good morning, everybody. Got James. Got Mary M. Dark Wave Fairy. Sweet Mimosa. Top of the morning to you. And Kenneth. What's up?
What's up?
So I did haul things, and I did read things.
I want to see your haul.
Okay.
I'm so excited for your haul.
Well, first let's go through the Freddie haul from Freddie. Okay. Thank you, Freddie. Number one, he got me a sticker. That's a nice sticker, my boy.
Wow. That is a nice sticker.
Hey, Freddie. I'm going to show us something I got from you.
Freddie.
Thank you, Freddie. A little sticker. Yeah, it is bright right now. I know. Normally it's like me in like a basement. I'm not in a basement, but I look like it.
Sure.
Okay. First off, we got Twig by Scotty Young. Look cute. That's a little guy.
I've been wanting to read that. It looks so cute.
Well, now you have to get it and read it with me. Because I love him.
He's adorable.
So, very excited about that. Next, man, I don't have enough room. I feel like I need a separate shelf for like when I'm showing books that I have,
Yeah.
And then Freddie also sent me, separate this. The first 3 volumes of Regression by Cullen Bunn. And I love Cullen Bunn. And I've read these.
Yeah. So. Awesome. I look forward to your thoughts. That looks cool.
A little spooky story. Get a little spook together.
Love a spooky story.
I'm very excited about it. I love Cullen Bunn. I love spooky.
Wonderful.
And Age of Conan. I'm not going to know how to say her name, but she's really pretty. And that's all that matters.
Okay, cool.
So that's what I care about.
That's what you care about.
Yeah. So I haven't read any Conan. I've just read like things related to Conan, like Red Sonja, obviously. And why not continue the tradition by not reading any Conan and just reading about any hot lady that's like in the Conan verse?
I love how you say Conan.
Conan. I thought I said Conan. Did I say Conan?
No, every time you say Conan, I'm like O'Brien.
Oh, that's what I think too. Because I'm a Conan. But yeah. And it's beautiful. I think that's Sana Takeda artwork. Am I going too fast?
I mean,
does it matter? Okay.
I'll tell you what. I have a haul of one book though. So.
Okay. So we got Warzones, Future Imperfect, some Secret Wars. We got not Old Hulk. Is he Hulk?
He's looking.
It says Maestro.
Like...
Maestro.
Okay.
But yeah. So I haven't read any of this. I've read like stuff with him in it when we read other like Battle World stuff.
Got a cool beard.
He's got a cool beard. So yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. And honestly, I love Battle World, and I don't care what anybody says. I love all the Warzone stuff. I love Secret Wars. I think it's silly, but I like it. And then, last but not least, Ant-Man.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
That looks fun.
I'm really excited. I've actually never read any Ant-Man. I've only read I'm glad it's Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've only ever read Unstoppable Wasp. I've never read the Ant-Man, not properly. Oh no, did I ever read that omnibus you guys read? Maybe I did.
You mean the
well, ants on it.
Yeah, that's a complete collection.
Did I read that?
Was that Nick Spencer's? I think Ant-Man.
I don't know. Did I read that?
It was good.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited. It. Either way, and if I haven't, I've forgotten. Whoops.
Mm.
Oh well.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's from Freddie. Thank you, Fred. Got so many.
Great Freddie Hall. Love that.
I have more books. Should I just keep going, or do we go back?
You should. Oh, back and forth for my one book. Yeah, you can go.
Okay. These ones I have more to talk about because I've read them already. So the next month, I'll just bring up these same books that Freddie got me, and then I'll have read them.
Nice.
Okay, so I picked up this. So I was at a bookstore, a comic book store in DC, and like DuPont Circle. I don't remember what the comic book store was called, but I loved it, and I wish we had it here because I would be going all the time. So I got this Festival of Shadows, a Japanese ghost story. I think the author is actually like French. Yes. So I feel a little, I don't know. I feel a little weird about the writing team. It's Atelier Sento. These are two writers and they're both French. They are not Japanese. However, this is really good. And it's about this young woman, Naoko, who she's it's like this village has different people that are meant to take care of spirits and kind of like get them into the next plane of existence they need to be in. So when the spirits show up, they're like only the person who's assigned to them can see them, but they can still interact and do things. Like they can interact with the world, and they're blurred out because they don't remember who they are. So part of your job as being someone who's like their attendant is to help them remember and help them pass on. And the art is incredible. Like I love this. I love the art. Like it's so good. I love the way they draw people. I love like the perspectives because like they do a great job of taking different angles that you wouldn't normally do in a comic book just because it's not like easy. Like a downward angle from like if you were in the room, it'd be like a camera up in the corner of it is what it feels like. And like the way they draw like the ghosts and things. I love this so much. I've never like read anything else from Tuttle Publishing, but now I want to. Looks like they've done a lot of like Japanese related things. I really dug this. I thought it was really good. For art alone, I gave it a 5 out of 5 because I thought the story was really good. It goes in ways that you wouldn't expect because like she's newer to this and like in the beginning she's coming off of like her kind of failing. So it's her first ghost she had. And it's like her mother's passed away. She's kind of just by herself. She's not doing great. And it's her first ghost. It's a young girl and this happens right at the beginning. She's not able to help her cross over. She had no luck in that whole year with this young girl. And you only have 1 year and then it's gone. So I don't know, like the spirit, it becomes restless. It doesn't cross over well. So she's feel like a failure when she's going to the next one. But it all ties in really well together. So I really recommend this. I would have never, thankful for that store because I would have never seen this anywhere. I've never heard about this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And next, a book you have to read.
Girl, I've read it. What do you mean?
Read it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did you talk about it and I forgot?
I actually think that would have been something I'd be talking about right now. Let's see. I read it May 9th.
Oh, it's like super recently.
Yeah.
Did I know about that? I forgot.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. But I saw this and I was like, oh my God. And then I loved this. Did you love it or did you not love it?
I gave it 4 stars.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll
take it.
I had a great time. I loved this. I love the twist in it. It's so cute. I love this nice little chunky hardcover. I love that it's all pink.
I read it from my library. The only the reason it was 4 and not 5 for me ultimately was there needed to be more at that end.
Oh, I did want more.
And there wasn't. So I was like, okay.
But
it
went
was
very
cute,
quickly.
yeah. It was super cute. I really like the dynamic. I feel like we haven't seen a kind of triangle like this before.
No.
Which is, it was really cool. Every character was very distinct in their personality and the type of person they were. It was super cool. I liked it.
So I will show really quick some of the artwork. So basically, the story is between these three girls, and this one right here, the mascot, asks out this girl, the cheerleader, and the cheerleader's like, "Oh, well, don't you know I have a girlfriend?" She's like, "Oh, I thought you broke up." Like, no. But then she realized her other girlfriend, who she has a 10-year plan for, needs to get her grades up and he's a tutor. She's like, well, this girl likes me, so I'll just get her to tutor you. But then they find out that they are childhood friends. Who's gonna fall for who? Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? It's great.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was really good.
It's totally my type of deal. Perfect.
Yep. When I saw you were reading it, I was like, oh yeah, I know who your favorite is.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah?
I don't know if it's Big Jock Girl or not.
Okay, well, I just knew you would appreciate her at least.
Oh,
right?
I love her. I think it felt like reading a lesbian heartstopper for me a little bit. That kind of vibe.
It was pretty wholesome. Yeah, absolutely.
I got really lucky. I was not going to order this for myself as a variant of my husband, but I walked to the comic book store and there it was. And I was like, well, it's meant to be. He's meant to come home with me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was regular price, because if I ordered somewhere else, it would have been more probably, because it's a variant. But now I have this really cool variant of my husband and this new outfit and his really stupid hair. This stupid hair. I love it. I love it. I love him. I gave us a 5 out of 5. Does it deserve 5 out of 5? I don't know. Does it matter? It's for me. Everything in here for me was a 5 out of 5 because I loved it.
Love that for you.
And I bought 2 prose books. One I left in the other room, but it's like it's got like a guy on it with wings, and it's like a trans book. I don't know. I forgot what it's called already, so I'm reading it.
Okay.
But I did pick this up for your book club.
Hey!
Imogen, obviously. I liked it a lot.
I'm glad. I'm very glad.
And I hope that you like it too. I think you will.
I'm reading it. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, for sure.
I really relate. I relate and I don't relate to the main character. And I can't, oh man, I'm so mad I'm not going to be at your show because I'm dying to talk about it. Because all of the references immediately. How far are you?
I'm only on chapter 3, I think. So
okay. I don't know if she's referenced, but I'm a cheerleader yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It comes up a lot. And I'm like, girl.
Okay. Love that.
Girl, but I'm a cheerleader. Can't be your favorite movie and you're not a little gay. I'm sorry. Because I also had that experience. But I already knew.
She was also talking about watching that pretty young. And I was like, it's a little young. I mean,
I watched it on a family vacation. But everybody else was asleep.
Okay.
And I was like, it was like, oh. It's like, what? It's this beautiful world. I was like, girl, nobody allies that hard. Maybe you do.
Yeah. And good for you. But
good for you. Yeah. But, I can't, man, I'm so upset because there's so many good conversations on that and I'm dying. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll just live vicariously later when I watch it. It's fine.
You know what? If you want to send us a statement or something, we can read that on air.
I was saying a little recording. Maddie's comments. Yeah. Maddie said, "What the f?" No, I might actually. It's for a friend's birthday, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But yeah, that's the stuff I read comic book wise. Anyways, I read some prose stuff, but
okay.
People can see that on my Goodreads, so I don't need to talk about it here.
You know, it's funny. I was like, I have 1 book to haul, and then I remembered I had store credit at Second and Charles, so then I did get more.
Oh, yeah, because you had a bunch of stuff recently. Did you post about it?
Yeah, I definitely did. And I was like, I need to remember that. So that's what this is. Of course, I got My Sister the Cat, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I read the first volume. I really liked it. I'm excited for this one. Which is basically about a guy who was adopted by a cat family when he was young, and no one was adopting him, and he was like a little older, you know.
Yeah.
And there we are. Like his parents passed or something, and his parents were really good friends with the cat mom. So she was at the funeral, and she's like, "Well, you could come live with us." And the little sister of the family like was immediately obsessed with him, and he's like, "Well, then I have to come be your big brother," you know.
Do you wish you could redo your life so that was your story?
I mean,
not that your parents are dead, but you could live with a cat family.
No, because you know what? I like picking up my cats and like having them be small and not like walk around like humans.
That's fair.
But it was super cute though. I mean, yeah, it was pretty wholesome. It was just like really adorable. She's just like obsessed with him. She doesn't talk. She just meows.
Yeah.
I guess because she's young. She hasn't learned how to talk yet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the second one. It's so silly, but obviously I had to get it. I also got the second volume of the one you should be reading right here.
I know.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Also, I've heard about this one forever, and I finally picked it up.
I've been dying to read it.
And I know there's a second one that just came out, so like that's very exciting. I think it's going to be cute.
I've heard such good things.
I have too, so often. So I was like, I'm getting it. It has to be done.
Maybe I'll just wait until I eventually get to make another second Charles run. That's what I should be doing. Because every time I almost buy Machina, I'm like, oh, but what if I visit and I can just buy it there? It's cheaper. So every time I'm at a bookstore, I'm like, I could buy this at full price, or I could wait.
Maybe you'll find it at like a half price or something too.
Yeah, sometimes I get lucky.
These are actually the only used ones I picked up. The other ones were new, but again, store credit, it's free.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this manga?
No, but I've almost picked it up several times.
Okay.
Because I feel like people have said things about it often.
I feel like I hear about it a lot, and I read the back and I was like, okay, this sounds cute, right? Yeah. And these were both $4 each used.
Oh, then yeah, you got it.
So I was like,
you're losing money.
I know. It's like if I leave them there. So I just got the first 2 volumes and we'll see. But
yeah,
it sounded cute. Had to do it. Again, free. So that was my second of Charles Hall. Oh wait, I also got My Life as a Cat. My New Life as a Cat.
Beautiful.
Of course. All the cat manga. I have to. But you know, my most exciting pickup of the whole year is, of course, Junior High.
Yeah.
By Tegan and Sarah and Tilly Walden. And I finished it, and it's so good. It's just so good.
Is it everything?
It's everything I ever wanted. Truly, truly wonderful.
I didn't realize it was coming out this month, I guess, until I saw you like post your Goodreads, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, it like just came out. I also didn't realize that Tilly Walden is also a twin. She has a twin brother.
What?
So yeah, so she has a twin brother. She's also pregnant right now, so she's gonna have a baby.
Tilly's pregnant
with her partner. Yeah.
To me, I'm like, Tilly's a child. In my mind, I'm like, Tilly is like 24.
It's understandable. But no, I did the virtual like book tour they had yesterday, and just learned so much about Tilly Walden that I didn't know. But that was really fun. She also did this whole book in pencil, which she hasn't done with one of her books before.
Yeah.
There's also no panel borders, which she was saying was really like something she chose to do because she wanted to put as much art as possible.
Yeah.
When she was like translating their script to like the art. She also says the only book she's drawn that she can actually open up and enjoy because she didn't write it.
Oh.
Because her other ones are too like traumatic or like bring you back too many memories.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, which is fun. And did I say she did it all in pencil?
Yeah.
She did it all in pencil. Which it looks really cool. I love how it's laid out and the colors for everything.
Well, I'm gonna have to get that hardcover.
Yeah, there's gonna be a book too. I got a little book plate with it with everybody, which is cute. So yeah,
that's cool.
Love it so much.
It's finally happening.
Yep. So I read that, of course. Let's see. I also, Belle of the Ball was one I was going to talk about, so I read that. Did I tell you I finished this first hardcover of this?
No, I don't think so. What'd you think?
I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I'm just hoping for the best.
I'm terrified.
I'm hoping for the best.
I know.
I have 3 of these. I am interested in where this journey is going for sure. I think the art's beautiful.
I know. Nagabe's art's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And the hardcover is beautiful.
I have to. I want you
to read all of it and tell me, because I'm not. I think I won't read any more of it until I know.
That's understandable.
Because I can't trust him.
Yeah, I get it. I do get it. I did, of course, also read the full X-Men Evolution trade of comics. Check out the summer reading program on my channel if you haven't, where we talk about it more in depth. It is ridiculous and total nostalgia for the show, and just a fun time. So
that was the best. It's my favorite X-Men forever.
I mean,
I don't care.
I'm with you. I read Keeping 2, which I don't have with me. I got it from the library, but like a lot of people had been talking about it. I read a previous book by Jordan Crane, who is the artist and writer Above the Clouds, which I adored. So I was looking forward to this. Yeah, I gave it 2 stars. Ooh. Keeping 2, more like 2 stars. Yeah, in fact, I kind of wonder if it should be 1 for me personally. Here's the deal. And I go on about it, and I know you've mentioned it as well. 0 trigger warning for this book. There should have been every possible trigger warning for this book. I don't know how else to say it. Like tons of depictions of people. They don't actually do it, but thinking about doing stuff to themselves. So you see it depicted on the page. It's very cartoony art, and I love the art. And the color scheme is like a green throughout.
Yeah.
So it's not like super graphic in that way, but like you see it happen, right? So it's constant, like it keeps happening. So there's that. There's like many other trigger warnings there should have been. There's nothing. There's just nothing, and that's just like
there's just no excuse anymore. Like
there's no excuse. I blame the publisher and the writer for that.
Yeah.
Maybe more so the writer, because Reed actually got a recent, this is Fantagraphics, he got a recent Fantagraphics book with, on the cover, there's a trigger warning. There's like 3, which I've never seen done. Like just right on the cover, just like a little thing in the corner. And that makes me think that writer-artist was like, I want this done. So they're probably ultimately making that decision.
Yeah.
With those sort of publishers. Maybe not, I don't know. But we need to blame somebody, because I was just like, even me, like none of this really like was a trigger for me. And I finished it and I was like, I felt messed up for like a whole hour straight.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't need to see half the stuff I saw. It was horrific, some of it.
Well, at least like you could make a decision before you went into it and be like, okay, I know that now, so I'm not going to be like, whoa, jump scared, right?
Yeah,
like,
give me a little warning or something. Like it's just like, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And I just keep seeing people praise this book. And hey, if you like it, then good for you. I did not like it even a little bit. The 2 stars was pretty generous for the art, because I did really like the art, but it's probably should be 1 for me personally. So just be warned if you go into that book.
That could be different editors.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was the name of the book again? Or wait, are you asking somebody else?
I don't know what CS is. It's Keeping 2.
Keeping 2.
Keeping 2 by Jordan Crane.
I don't like, as long as it's like warned about, I don't mind. But like I have to know going in.
It also felt like for the actual story, it didn't feel necessary for a lot of the stuff we saw. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm like, this isn't pushing the plot forward at all. It's just like
I don't care.
Showing for showing's sake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like so strange to me, especially when I adored Above the Clouds. I highly recommend that to everybody. I thought it was a very lovely story. This is totally different. And I mean, you know, I appreciate when someone does something totally different, but no, I didn't appreciate the story either. I got to the end and I was like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that?
Yeah.
So I didn't like anything about it. Yay.
But
I feel the need, because like a lot of people I feel like in chats within our realm, especially lately, have been talking about it. So just be warned if you go into it. Like it's rough. It's rough, and it's not what I expected.
Yeah.
So there's that. I also read Squished.
Oh, CS's Comic Slayer.
Oh. I was like, who's that?
Kristan with the
Monkey.
C.
I'm sorry. We were both slow to it, though. So you got it, though. You got it. Appreciate that.
We've been doing this for so many years.
Yeah, truly. Squished, which, let's see if we can...
Here, I'll
show
be
this
highlights
cover.
here. I think it'll kind of show.
Will it?
I can.
No, kind of.
I get the gist.
Okay. Well, it is about a big... How big is this family? We follow the 11-year-old in this family, Avery Lee. Okay. She's tired of feeling squished by her 6 siblings. So she's got a huge family.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets to, you just kind of follow her managing that and dealing with that and being part of a very big family. They're Asian American, so you get, certain aspects of that there. I thought it was really great, really well done. Scholastic put it out. I got it from the library. I gave it 4 stars, so that's something I think you may enjoy as well. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I'm like looking around, like, yeah, that's stuff I read. I did finish the last volume of The Abominable Charles Christopher as well, because I'm very excited. Cara will be at Heroes Con, so I'm gonna get those signed and stoked for that. Yeah,
I love him. Yeah, let me see what else I've read. I did hit my reading goal for the year a while back, so that's good. So I only put like 100 for the year. I'm at 115. Yeah, everything else I read, I mean, if it's not prose, I read it for shows, except for what I just mentioned.
Which, just a little prose detour. Did I tell you I read Flicker in the Dark, and I think you should read it?
I think you did. I think it's on my list, or it's in like...
It's a thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah, just want to make sure.
It's on my to read. Because I read a lot this month, but not like... Mostly prose, really. Prose or stuff for shows.
You should also read Never Getting Back Together.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that one?
No, I don't.
It is not to have prose corner here, but it is a reality dating show. Where
I've heard that's really good.
Do you know about like the concept?
No, I just know. I've just heard it's really good.
Okay, so there's this guy who like brings all of his exes back together.
Yeah.
To see if they still have a spark. That's the concept of the reality show. And the 2 exes we follow back and forth chapters were like, we don't want to do this for XYZ reason, but like one of them was more so against it than the other. So anyway, of course, they do end up falling in love together, not with him. Yeah. And it's great. I loved it. I think you'll love it too.
Okay. So. I just put on my want to read on Goodreads, so I won't forget.
It's a good time.
We'll see. Right now, I'm trying to get through The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. So going through a YA.
I love how you're going back in time to that. That's wonderful.
Yeah, because I really like the first. Oh God!
Oh no!
Because I really like the first audiobook. I don't like the second one as much. But I think it's just because I just want to hang out with the girl in the first one. The second one's fine. It's whatever. But I'm like, what's my girl doing? I don't care about Red Riding Hood insert. What's Cinder doing? What's up?
Will she come back? Do you know?
Yeah, they keep including her in it. I think she's like the main one for like the jump, and I think they'll keep introducing some of the other ones. But like, all the girls are connected, so I know like, second one's a Red Riding Hood thing, but she's not like Red Riding Hood. But like, I mean, her grandma's missing, and she's got red hair and a red hoodie, and there's a kind of wolf.
Okay.
She's not a cyborg this time. Cinderella was a cyborg. But I felt very silly trying to explain to Ellie. I was like, it's such a YA thing. I'm like, okay, she's a cyborg, but also, is she from Earth? I don't know. Like, and the third one is Rapunzel. I know that.
Okay.
I've got all the, but I have to like really, I've got all the audiobooks arrived on Libby, so I'm gonna have to like really gun it. And I left my AirPods in the rental car, so now I'm like, fuck.
Oh,
how am I gonna? I'm gonna have to get. I filed a claim. They won't let you just show up. I can track it. I know it's in the car at the place.
Oh.
I know.
That's awful.
I can't live without them, so I'm like stressed.
If I left I don't have AirPods, but if I left mine somewhere, I'd be losing my mind.
Because I
have
just, it's
Pixel
almost
Buds,
like a,
but...
it's also kind of like a neurodivergent tool for me. So I'm just like, I can't. What do you mean I can't noise cancel if I need to do it? So I'm meant to buy like little cheapo.
What did we do before those? Honestly, like,
God, I don't know.
I feel like I couldn't function without mine now.
I really can't. I sleep with like if I'm walking anywhere, I have them in, listening to an audiobook or music or like a podcast. That's how I get my like housework done. And so even though it's like a first world problem, to me, it's like an accessibility issue. Like it's like I have to have these things to do stuff. So I'm like, oh God. So I'll go buy some old JLabs or something today, but like, why can't I just like walk over? I put my Find My, right? And it's like,
so it's like near you too.
Yeah, it's near me. It's in the car. It's at Hertz or whatever. Like it's there. They won't let you just go.
That's ridiculous.
I know. So sad.
Do yours have transparency mode as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what we did before that.
I don't know. That's like why I invested.
My old ones didn't. Yeah, and now my new ones do. And I'm like, this is the best, especially for work, because I'll always have one on transparency mode.
I got those because I was like, one, I can do both of those, which is good. And two, I can track with my Apple Watch. And I feel like such an Apple girly, but it's all because I have ADHD and I'll lose them. That's why. It's the only reason I have all this stuff. So I can always tell what time it is. And I can tell where my phone is and my AirPods are.
Nice.
I can't live without them. Dying. But I'm not going to buy new AirPods. I'm not going to be a crazy person. I'll wait.
It's not worth all that, yeah.
No. I read, he told me from Image Comics, the trade paperback just came out. Both of you might enjoy it. It's a young female samurai revenge story.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
I'm intrigued. I've been rereading the Superman 85th Anniversary Big Trade paperback. It's a collection of mostly first appearances of characters and key moments from Superman's comic history. Oh, that's fun. Not fun for Kristan, but fun for me. I did see. It's been a Spider-Man week for me. Well, I guess last week and then this week. I played through Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Nice.
Because I hadn't played it yet. So good. Oh, even just watch the cutscenes and stuff. It's worth it. It's like a comic book story. It's really good. And then I watched Across the Spider-Verse last night. It's great. And I don't go to movies often, but I think you have to make an exception for Across the Spider-Verse, though.
I mean, I have 2 free movie tickets currently that my work gave me, so
you should go. Like
I can go to
you and Reed should go. It's an art experience because we've seen the first one, I assume. It's great. Continues to be great.
I keep hearing people loving it.
And as a comic book fan, some of the jokes, I was the only person laughing in the theater because like Ben O'Reilly's in it. That's not like a spoiler. They've said he's in it. Or Ben Reilly. Is it Ben Reilly? Not O'Reilly. Ben
Reilly, yeah.
Ben Reilly. I laughed the whole time he talked, and nobody else was laughing.
Love that.
So good. So good. Out of what? What out of what?
Probably the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, I can't not give it a 10. I think I could say out of 9 for something, but I can't. Or I could say 9 out of 10 or something, but I can't tell you what it is. So, but it's so good. Oh, okay, good. I couldn't wait that long because I need to know now. Oh man, it's so good.
I still want to see Guardians, even though I'm scared.
You should. I do feel like you should maybe watch it at home.
Okay.
So that you're safe. Because I think I struggled. And that doesn't hit me as hard. It will hit you very hard. And so I feel like you should be a safe place at home to watch it.
I mean, and I know Jessica she said she had to walk out for a second during it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
wild. I don't know the last time I cry a lot in movies, but I cry more when I'm at home because I'm like, I can be freely crying. Like, I just continuously cried. And then when it was done, I've said this before in live, but like, I just sat there, I was like, still crying
No.
for a while. I was like, because originally we were gonna have dinner after, like we could talk about the movie, and I was like, I can't. I have to go home. Like and what a bummer, because its Mantis moments are really good, but the humor's not enough to make me watch that movie again. It is enough to make me buy figures. So I bought this little girl right here. Here she is.
Nice.
And then I got another pop figure.
Love that.
Because I don't know when or if we'll see her again.
Sure.
And unfortunately, they're not going to do a sequel to that Guardians game, which is perfect. If anyone watches the movie and they're like, oh man, I'm really bummed, I'm really sad, play the game or watch all the cutscenes of the game, because you're like, okay, this healed me, and it's a better Adam Warlock. That's the one bummer about it. I'm like, this Adam Warlock wasn't what I was promised. And they made a ton of merch for this guy. And I'm like, he was not the... I don't know. It's fine. Read the Spider-Man 2099 Omni and was good, except like Batwoman looks like the main writer was fired / quit with cancellation, so almost wrapped up. Oh, that's a bummer. As you should have been. It'll wreck you. It'll destroy you. You'll be sad. Oh God. It was good. It was a fantastic movie.
And it'll hurt me. I got it.
It's been a good Marvel year. I say Marvel year. I don't know if stuff came out earlier in the year because I don't remember that. But as far as Across the Spider-Verse and Guardians, they're both very good, very poignant, beautiful, sad, funny. Oh, Michael, I hope you're right. They better include her in something. At least you'll always have the holiday special. For sure, watch it at home, Kristan. Theater was full of crying, even with all the laughs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Freddie, for that.
At least I have the holiday special. That will always heal me.
It's truly perfect, isn't it?
It's everything.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I liked Quantumania. That's a fun at home watch, I think too.
I need to do that.
I liked it. Like I know people were like, oh, it delivered what I wanted, and I thought it was a fun romp. So
love that.
MODOK looks silly, and honestly, it worked. I don't care what people say. He looked really dumb, and he has a little butt. And you know what? Put a little butt in the thing, and I like it. A little bit.
That's all we need is a little butt.
Just a little bit. Big head, little butt. Let's see. What else is happening in the world? Yellow Jackets is done, except for a surprise last episode. Perfect. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies is done. Perfect. If only my best friends would watch it.
Someone would watch that with you? Yeah.
It's so gay, and the songs are so good, but I just can't convince them, so it's whatever. Ted Lasso is done. I'm wrecked with that, too. It feels like a lot of chapters are closing, and I don't like it. I hope so. I also don't know what's going to happen with Kang, because, that guy sucks. What a bummer. They have to recast him. Which it's fine. It's not the first time Marvel's had a recast, but it's a bummer because they've set this guy up a lot. So, whoops. I read the first trade of Howard's Catwoman. I'll probably read the second today, so far I'm having a good time. Good.
Awesome.
But, oh man, the Kang stuff is so good. Although you haven't, did you watch Loki?
No.
Okay. There will be, we're getting part of the MCU where there is some stuff you'll need to watch for Kang background.
Yeah, I figured I'm so behind on things that I may be confused on some stuff.
Not too bad. Like the Guardian stuff, no, you'll be okay. I can't say anything.
Okay.
But the Kang stuff, it shows in Ant-Man and in Loki so far.
Okay.
It's good though. I liked Loki. I thought it was good. And
I do want to watch
it's
it.
gonna be good. And plus Owen Wilson's in it. I love Owen Wilson. Oh,
Makes
that
sense.
was a face.
No.
Oh, I
love
love Owen Wilson. You went.
No, I was just like thinking. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. No, he's great.
But yeah, Rise of Pink Ladies does end with a cliffhanger.
You got James to watch it.
I did. And apparently, James, did you know this? The guy who plays Richie, I don't know if he's like out the show or if he just like left for a little bit, like scheduling conflicts, but he couldn't be in a certain episode. So apparently they cast a double and then photoshopped his face on there. And I did not notice until I was looking at TikTok. I was like, wow, it's really obvious. I had no idea. It's so obvious when somebody tells you, but I was like, oh, that's just Richie. Being Richie. No, it's not him. My friends didn't watch Loki got the gist of Kang. You'll be fine. Just get amplified experience opposite of me and Maddie.
Gotcha.
Oh, but he's the speeches. Oh, I'm so bummed about that actor, man. Bummer.
Well, I am currently reading the iZombie omnibus. I was trying to say Zomnibus. That's what happened.
Did you watch the show too, or just?
I did not. I just have to sit on my shelf. Well, I would like to after this. Oh, start my bookmark. I'm not that far, but I'm really liking it. Good. Talking about it this Saturday, so we'll see. But yeah, I do want to watch the show after because, of course, Rob Thomas is involved.
Yeah, so. I mean, it's like watching Veronica Mars, honestly.
It's what I need. It's what I need.
And just wait till the episode where Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 is on there, which is the best inside joke ever.
I love everything about that because I also love Rob Thomas from Matchbox.
Same. So I was like, Rob Thomas.
That's hilarious. Love that.
It's so good.
Now I have to watch it.
Yeah. Well, that's really what I've got. I feel like nothing else is happening.
Okay, we love that.
And I'm getting a bit of a headache now, so actually it's probably not a bad time.
Okay,
let's do it. Soon.
Everybody check out InStockTrades.com. A great sponsor. Gets yourself some books. Treat yourself.
Do you want to do junior high next Sunday?
Oh my gosh, could we?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gives me an excuse to go in and order it. Man, I could get the trade for cheaper, but I kind of want that hardback.
I'll tell you what, I got both.
Oh, okay. I want to see the difference.
Yes, yeah. And I only have both because I did that virtual book tour last night, and it came with a copy of the book. So I'd already pre-ordered the hardcover, and then I got the paperback pre-ordered. So the paperback is like, let's see, a little bit smaller because paperback.
Okay.
It is harder to keep open. I feel like the binding's a little tighter. I would say. Let's see. Yeah, this is easier to open. And I will say this is like a beautiful little hard, kind of like a first second. It's not first second, but it's kind of, reminiscent of that. It has a nice spot gloss. They both do. I don't have a problem with the paperback, but I'm really happy I have this copy. I think it's better.
I'll go ahead and get that. No.
Yeah. Both good. This one's better for sure.
Okay. Done. All right, that's the plan.
Yay!
Next Sunday, junior high.
Do you want to? Well, we can talk about it later if you want, but we're doing the Wednesday after that because I'll be at Heroes. Do you want to go ahead and pick something for that, or? So we're prepared.
So that'd be the 14th?
Yes.
Okay. Something gay. Do you want to do? Well, actually, will we have enough to talk about with Bella the Ball? Because Bella the Ball's gay.
Yeah.
Do we need something longer? Do we need a longer gay or short gay?
We may need something because I mean, though I loved it, I feel like there's a minimal amount to talk about with that.
Yeah, let's think about it, I guess.
Okay, we'll think about it. Yeah.
And then, what's happening? Yeah, also be good for. Do you want to do the 18th or the 25th?
I'll be gone the 18th. So
sorry. So 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That works for me.
Cool. Okay.
And that's it.
We did it.
We did it. So we'll see you all next Sunday.
Have a great weekend.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Yay.